All right, I think we are going to be going momentarily.
Is it time to roll tape?
Let's do this. Let's roll that beautiful beam footage, guys, and we will see you on North. The rocky shores of the North Sea comprise the setting for a titanic clash of enemy fleets. This is North. North is a 48 by 48 kilometer domination-style map with 3 cap points running a line from west to east. The A cap is on the left, B is in the center, and C is on the right. Cap A on the left is the most open and accessible on the board. There are plenty of ways in and out for destroyers and not many places for radar cruisers to hide nearby. As the smallest capture area on the board, the most common access to Cap B comes from due north or south, but there is a small access via a channel between the islands on the eastern edge. Further to the east, Cap C has a single island within that can provide some cover for ships attempting to capture, but there's enough island cover nearby to conceal radar cruisers from multiple directions. 18 ships, 2 teams, 1 victor. It's time to play North. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Game 1 here of the second stage of the group phase here on NA as we bring you Buenas Noches versus Armada del Sur. And already, Zath, we have to talk about the Armada del Sur lineup because they have gone full hon.
Is it possible that we could change your intro video and say it's time to play Dodge the Cliver?
That's right. It's time to play hon intensifies here on North. Now, I will say I'm not surprised to see this. Several clans battles seasons ago when Kleber was running rampant, Armada del Sur was one of the clans on NA that had a tremendous amount of success with one of the Kleber heavy lineups. We have not seen them run this lineup, or you and I have at least have not seen them run this lineup to this point in the tournament. But here they are busting it out on North, and it will be curious to see how they manage it. So they're bringing Burgonia. Hey, that's that. There you go. More hon.
Love it.
Kremlin, Moskva, Petropavlovsk, Summers, and quadruple Kleber to the fight here with Buenas Noches. Talk to me about the BN lineup.
Well, I gotta say, I'm excited to see John the Pickle in the Kerfers, and not just because his name is John the Pickle. And then we've got John the Impaler in the Thunderer, so who would you rather die to, the Pickle or the Impaler? I don't know. We've got 2 Woosters, and then we've got Drazen Jeff in that T-Rex Radar Salem, Moskva, Petropavlovsk, and then we've got 2 Destroyers, Summers and Daring.
Now, what will be interesting to me to see, Zath, right? A lot of teams that have fought against... There's a lot of teams on NA now that have fought against this Kleber composition. And I'm going to be very curious to see how Buenas Noches handles it. I guarantee you they've seen this before, right? They've fought these guys in clan battles. They've seen this. They've dealt with it. They would have had to have dealt with it. And it looks like, they've brought double Woosters over here to the A cap, and it seems like, for the moment, their play is just massive amounts of shells.
Well, yeah, it's just that they're slow shells, and you can already see that Brigadier Mex is behind Archangel just a bit there.
Yep.
And taking some big punishment for the attempt.
Indeed. But it is, I mean, once you get the lead right, the Kleber, and the Kleber will take the damage, but that's the trick. You've got to get the lead right.
I'm sure Zapata here has his Hydra going.
He does, but he's still going to take one. Oh, no, they run out. Well done. Well done.
Oh,
Smart.
No luck.
Smart positioning. Now, it does keep them off the A cap. I find that really interesting. This B-in tactic at the A cap is basically just forcing the Klebers away. That's going to allow TTM time to meddle there in his Summers to pick up the cap.
Burgonia just took 4 torpedoes from the Summers. Ouch. That's half health after the repair.
Indeed, what a great salvo by TTM. That is one of the drawbacks of Burgonia. Burgonia does not have a lot of HP. She makes up for it with her firepower, but she does not bring a lot of health to the board.
Yep, you gotta wiggle that booty, do a zigzag pattern.
You do indeed. And you see John the Impaler's Thunderer there sending downrange that big, fat, 18-inch British high explosive. They're going to try and burn Nanashi out now that he's taken some torpedoes and had to presumably use his damage control.
And there's one sticky fire, and we can tell that he's probably running
fire prevention. Yep, I would expect him to be running fire prevention.
Not much going on over at sea, other than just kind of jockeying for position. Jeff is coming down the 9 line, getting in position for bowing into sea, potentially.
Indeed. Already Nanashi under 20k HP and having to retreat. What's notable about this, Zath, is that it pulls the support ship for these Klebers away, well out of position. Yep. And now you see TTM over here spotting, who's this Archangel, as the Woosters just slap him around some.
Yep. And I was going to mention how Nanashi managed to get unspotted, so he'll be fine for a while, but it's going to be a while before he comes back. Oh, another big torpedo salvo on Chapu? Yep, right on the bow. Archangel's going down momentarily, assuming he's still spotted.
Well, I don't know that he is still spotted for the moment because he's on fire. If he had saved his DCP and put out the fire, he wouldn't be spotted. But he is spotted for the moment. He's gonna there. They've just lost him.
Yep.
So he's gonna ride the map edge now. As now the Woosters are out of smoke, and so now the pounding can begin. Got all kinds of Kremlin shells, but they do get Archangel. First blood going to Buenos Noches here, as the hate comes in for the Woosters, and they are gonna have to scramble for their lives.
Yep, Chapu note is quite low now. He's on a sticky fire because he had a DCP that flood.
Now he's the one that capped B. Yes? No. Where is he? No, he's well south. I see it now.
He's way over there. Yeah.
Oh, he managed. TTM managed to get a torpedo into him. Did he? Yeah, he must have.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, he torpedoed Chapu in the bow.
Time to meddle now, putting out another smoke screen for his buddies in the Woosters as they try to isolate Javes Kleber, who has climbed all the way up the map into C1. On the other end of the map, Buenos Noches looking to take solid control of the C cap. They've shoved John the Pickle right in there. Jaime's going to smoke him up a little bit, and I think they're going to be able to bag the C cap as well.
Oh, absolutely. The Kurfürst is there as a way to basically say, this is our cap. Go find someplace else.
Indeed.
Now, the key about the Kleber comps is that once you start losing a Kleber, everything starts to fall apart. And you can kind of see that happening here. I mean, sure, Jav got all the way up to the north part of there.
He's leaving now.
Gets all the way behind. Right, well, if he gets all the way behind, of course, he distracts the enemy, but distracts him from what? The Burgonia that's all the way down south and almost dead anyways?
Brigadier just put up his radar. They've just now got eyes on Hav. I assume that's from TTM. TTM has been doing a brilliant job in the summers, just keeping these Klebers lit and letting the Woosters wipe them out.
And keeping the Woosters smoked as well. And he's doing a great job. You're absolutely right. That's exactly what he should be doing in a summers.
All he's doing is just spotting these guys and letting the Woosters handle it. In the meantime, it does look like Chapu has moved back up into the C. It's actually Darko has come over from B and will be picking up A. And that's fine. Buenos Noches seems totally fine with that because for the moment they're going to continue to beat up Hav.
Well, yeah, you focus them down one at a time. That's all you got to do.
We're seeing just quality teamwork here from Buenos Noches dealing with this Kleber strat, and they'll be getting Hav right here. That puts them up 2 ships now. Even though they've surrendered the A cap, they have a solid lead of nearly 300 points.
And Tomitas is going down here in the Petro. Looks like he took a big hit from something, maybe a Kurfürst. Nope, other Petro. There it is, Volution.
3-ship lead now for Buenos Noches. Although Jaime looks like he got caught out briefly by radar, took a big salvo. He smokes up to dodge the rest of it.
Totally balanced Russian Russian battleship guns, right? They're just overpens, comrade. It's okay.
Yeah, da tovarish. Tis merely a scratch.
And here we go again. We've got both battleships for SUR nearby.
Buenos Noches really showing their experience and their teamwork. Oh, the Salem. Who was that? Drazen just got clapped by somebody. Probably the Kremlin, I assume.
Could be Burgonia also. I think Burgonia
somebody
actually has a better
angle. Slapped him hard, but he's popped that fancy Salem heel.
Yep.
Kremlin looked like
that allows him to get shot one more time.
Yeah, Kremlin was turning his guns that direction. There goes the Kremlin salvo. It connects, but a lot of it bounces. Doesn't get but about 2 or 3K out of it.
Very good dodge.
So what I was saying was that what you're seeing here is just the strength of Buenos Noches' teamwork, their experience playing together, how they adapt to these things, and They've obviously dealt with team compositions like this before, and they came ready to play against this strat.
Oh, yes, they did.
Nightfall's Kremlin looking like he's going down. There he goes. Looks, yep, there goes Darko. Kind of all over but the crying here. Buenos Noches looking really solid in game one. I mean, barring a couple of random detonations, I just don't see how SUR gets back into this game.
Yeah, Buenos Noches is doing a great job of just picking apart SUR, one piece at a time.
Well, yeah, it's just a clinic in how to deal with this strat. And honestly, some of it, Zath, I think some of it began at the ship selection screen, right? Like they did a great job of, you know, coming in with a plan of how to deal with this and knowing what they were going to do. I mean, look how well the Double Wooster Summers team has worked together at the A side. You know?
Oh yeah, it's been fantastic.
Yeah, they've just done such great work.
And now let's keep in mind the bans: Des Moines, Stalingrad, Nevsky, and Venezia. Would any of those ships have made a difference for SUR?
No, I don't think so. Not for the strat they chose, anyway.
Right.
Does look like they might bag John the Pickle here. They get a last-second fire. That is going to put him out of the game. That'll give SUR a little breathing room, pick up some points, but they're still 600 points down, pushed all the way to the back of the map. It's only a matter of time. Just kind of clean up now here, as BN looking really.
At this point,
BN's going to go up 1-0 in this best of 3.
At this point, it's just a time extension. That's all it is.
Yep.
And you don't get any more XP, so there's no need.
And
but I got a death pick.
Two more quick kills, and that's the ball game. BN looking really solid here on North in game 1.
Oh, whoops. Lol. I forgot to set my winner. Haha.
I've been making that mistake all tournament. Don't feel bad.
I'm like RBMK.
RBMK. Wait, we haven't seen them since yesterday. Oh, I know what happened. I know what happened.